Hello, everybody. My name is Taro. Thank you so much for stopping on by and watching this lovely video. If you like it, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button so that we can push it to other people who might enjoy this content as well. As you can see, this is GTA 5 RP stuff with my character, Alexandra Sto. If you haven't seen the first one, go check that out. This is her getting herself situated and started in the city. Just a quick word to those who are watching. I will be uploading videos like such to everyone to watch. There will be members only videos that involve any court hearings, any type of meeting with clients, DMCA music for parties, and when she's working at the VU. So if you want to see those videos, consider becoming a member of the channel for $1.99 a month. I put it the lowest setting I possibly could because I want everyone to have a chance to see such amazing content, and it really helps me continue to doing what I love to do. But let's get to the roleplay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Hello.
Hello. I can't hear you if you're saying something.
Are you not able to?
Oh, there we go.
Might have
Pleasure to
just
meet
been a
you.
bit quiet.
No, that's fine. Is it Alexandra Sto?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Sometimes names are hard to pronounce. All right, well, if you follow me, Miss Sto, we'll head up to my office. Apologize, I'm a bit of a slow walker.
Oh, it's all right.
I just don't see a reason to rush everywhere, you know?
That's fair.
It'll all be there when I get there.
I tend to walk everywhere.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? We can sit on the couches.
Okay.
For some reason, the leasing company doesn't think any of the desks around here deserve a chair. I don't know why. Okay. Let me pull up. Your application. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. What's got you interested in the law field, and what are your aspirations in the law field?
What got interested is more the fact that growing up, I've seen many people get convicted for stuff they did not do just because their attorney wasn't that good at their job, wasn't able to get the evidence necessary, or just didn't care. I mostly just want to help those who might just be on a hard time. You know, because life can throw shit at you and none of it be your fault sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So would you be more interested in criminal, civil?
So, I'm leaning more towards criminal than anything else.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be opposed civil if needed.
How did you hear about us?
I actually saw your guys' ad on the ad thing on my phone.
Oh, on Only Ads?
Yeah.
Okay. So the way the firm works is paralegal. You generally stay a paralegal for a couple of weeks, and if you want to stay a paralegal for longer than that, it's completely up to you. After that, if you want, you can get your bar certification, and then Winifred and I have kind of been discussing some things to kind of teach you guys how to be effective attorneys. So paralegals are beholden to any attorney in the firm. Essentially, they can all ask you to help with stuff, and you're expected to help as best you can. You know, preparing documents, researching things. Some of them may actually have you put things on the docket on their behalf, depending on what it is. Pretty much just help out where you can. Paralegals, I think, make $8.50 an hour, and that includes UBI, business UBI, and then I believe I pay paralegals like another $150 on top of that. We have a few paralegals now. I haven't structured it quite just yet, but I've been considering making a little bonus system for you guys where, you know, you get a little bonus based on how many documents you prepare for the month. So that's another way, because for right now you only get paid your hourly wage, so you don't get paid anything extra like the attorneys do when they take cases and such. And I think that, based on your guys' effort and how much you put into a case, you should get a little bit of money for that as well. And then again, after a couple weeks, if you're interested in moving up, you can take your bar exam. You can still stay at paralegal for a little while if you want to. Another paralegal, Jack Domingo, recently passed his bar exam, and he's technically a bar certified attorney, but he's still a paralegal for us. But after a while, you can become an associate, and this is kind of where we're kind of structuring it a little differently. We're going to have new associates assigned to a partner or higher for a few months, just to kind of give you guys, someone to bounce all of your cases off of, and they'll have to sit, second chair on all your cases and things like that. So I am more or less willing to give everyone a shot. I mean, you can do a background check. You had a good application. And are you interested in being a paralegal for us?
I am, yes. Like I mentioned in the application, I've just been sitting on a degree for it that I got in college. Life just never lined up properly.
I got you. So you already have a law degree. You just haven't passed the bar.
Paralegal.
Paralegal. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Perfect. So as I mentioned, we had some trouble with our leasing company. They didn't want to take the payment out for whatever reason. So I cannot hire you today as far as in the city. So you won't be able to clock in right now. Hopefully within a day or two, hopefully tonight, that'll be fixed and you guys will be able to clock in. But I can get you your employee agreement signed, your consent to background check. I can get you your roles for the email, and then I can give you a tour of the office. But as far as clocking in goes, it'll be a couple of days until we get that.
That is
snafu
perfectly
fixed.
fine. I'll be flying out of the city on a small vacation for a wedding Friday. I won't back till Monday, so.
Okay. Let me get those documents prepared here real quick. All right, that first link is your employee agreement. You go ahead and open that, and I'll go through it with you in a minute. And then while you're kind of reading through that a little bit, I'm gonna pull up the permission to background check. We just had our background checks for Q4, so your check will be in January. So generally, I don't have, I don't really care about tickets or anything like that. My only concern is violent felonies where you hurt people. Like if you shoot anyone, hit anyone,
Nah, that's understandable.
Okay, so for the employee agreement, paragraph 1 just identifies you as the employee and me as the employer, or the Coronado Group as the employer. Paragraph 2 says that you're not expected to work and I'm not expected to pay you until you return a signed copy of the agreement, which we're going to do today. Paragraph 4 says that you accept the agreement upon terms and conditions, and that was paragraph 3. And then paragraph 4 says we're both duly authorized to enter the agreement. Paragraph 5 is terms. It's indefinite starting today. Paragraph 6, you are not an employee at will. San Andreas is an at will state, but I don't like that, so I make you guys not at will. I have to have a reason to fire you. Paragraph 7, you're going to be paid at $7.50 an hour. Paragraph 8, you're being hired as a paralegal. Paragraph 9, you're expected to follow the Sabbath Code of Conduct. Paragraph 10, you're expected to frequently travel around LosSantos for work. Paragraph 11, you are expected to devote time and attention to the firm. Paragraph 12, you're not at will. If I want to terminate you, you have to breach this agreement, pass away, the business dissolves, or we mutually agree to it. 13 says that if you do get laid off, you'll be given notice. 14 says that if you leave, I can request an exit interview to talk about why. 15 is work product. Pretty much anything you do for the Coronado Group is no longer your intellectual property. It's the property of the Coronado Group. So like if you make a spreadsheet that we use and you end up leaving or being laid off for some reason, you can't be like, oh, well, I made that spreadsheet. You can't use it. Well, yes, I can, because this paragraph says that. Paragraph 16 doesn't have a lot that applies to it, but if I give you anything to do your job, you have to return it upon leaving. Paragraph 17, non-competition. Pretty simple. You can't be associated with any other law firm except as a customer. Paragraph 18, no conflict. My family of companies that all fall under the Coronado Holdings North America, we're a big family. This does not mean that don't bring me your problems. If there's something I can help with, I am more than happy to do so. If you just want to talk, I'm more than happy to listen. What this paragraph does say is don't let your personal problems affect your work ethic or affect how you treat customers, or don't let a crazy ex-boyfriend show up at the office causing problems, hurting people, things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything else, I'm an open book. I like to talk. I'm always willing to help if I can. So, paragraph 19, severability. If anything in this agreement is invalidated by a court decision, statute, rule, or otherwise, the remainder of the agreement is not affected. That paragraph just comes out. 20, entire agreement pretty much just says there's no other employee agreement relating to what we're, your employment here. 21, facsimile signature. We're going to be signing this digitally, so this just means it's your original signature and your acceptance of the terms. And 22 is effective date. I've already filled out our names, and all you got to do is replace the second set of black dashes with your name. If you have a special digital signature you want to use, you're more than welcome to use that. Perfect. This will be set as viewer again, but it'll be available at this link in perpetuity if you want to go over it. Now,
right.
for the consent to background check, pretty much all that says is I can go to the DOJ every 3 months and request your background. And if there's something I need to know more about, this means that you have to give me permission to get a full criminal history to figure out what's up with it. All right. Again, that'll be set as viewer, but you'll be able to look at it anytime. Okay. So all of the paralegals are allowed to have a desk in the bullpen, which is upstairs, but it also is on this email. So would you like your own little space to just leave notes, ask questions, anything like that?
Actually, yeah, that would be nice.
All right, let me set that up real quick. All right, there you go. Do you know how to use the ticket bot utility at all?
Yes, yes. With it.
All right, so you can add, remove whoever you want. I just made it just you, obviously, because I own the email. I'm going to be in there as well. There's a lot of useful utilities. We have Ms. Goldman, who does quite a bit. The ticket tool utility is obviously there. We also have the reminder tool you can bring in there. Ms. Goldman does do /imagine, which is AI art, and she also does, I believe it's /prompt or /write, and she'll do some AI writing for you as well. She's very
that's
helpful.
cool.
However, be advised. Just so you know, you cannot use AI generated wording in like legal correspondence, and there are judges that actually check against AI machines, so they'll
that's
deny your
perfectly fine. I usually don't realize that
I
anyways.
I use it for like describing stuff for my other companies, but not for legal correspondence. Okay, so the email, let's kind of go over like, oh, I earned this type feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm all for earning this. I'll definitely look through what's currently active cases. I'm kind of a bit of OCD when it comes to organization, so.
Okay, and you've got the staff area, so if you want to ask, generally questioning things in front of the client, and the clients are obviously in all the cases, isn't good. So if you just say, oh, I have a question about this case, you can just say it, you can ask and tag me in the staff area. So
all right.
But next thing is do a little tour of the office. So you came into the reception area. There's a couple little waiting areas with seats. This desk to my right, once it's fixed on the outside of it, is where you'll clock in. It's also where you let the doorman know to send people up in the elevator. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like they don't think you guys deserve chairs.
Yeah, I don't understand it. All these offices used to have chairs, and then just something, something happened.
A mass chair recall.
Yeah, that's my office to the right. There's another little lounge area up here. Across the way is the senior paralegal and other attorneys' offices. They can use that. There's a conference room right here. A good portion of the cabinets around the office have stashes, so if you want to store some stuff, you're more than welcome to. But again, everyone with keys can get in, and every one of my businesses gets, they get keys to this office. So. So this third floor is the bullpen. This is where all other associates and paralegals work. Feel free to claim a desk. There's some quiet little areas back there to work in. There's another little snack kitchenette area right here. Back there's a little employee lounge. And then through here, there is a fully functional apartment. So you've got a wardrobe here. And then back here, if you want to crash out, there's a bed. There's also a bathroom right into that door. And then here is the living room and kitchen. And there's the fridge, and it's always stocked with food. You're welcome to it. And that's pretty much it. Before I forget, let me give you keys to the office. You'll be able to park in the garage, and then once you go back out and come back in, you'll be able to access the fridge and all that.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, I don't have a vehicle quite yet, so.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. All right. Well, that should be everything. If you have any questions, you can just tag me to notify me in the email, and I will get... Oh, I need a couple of quick things. You can put it in your interview ticket, but I need some stuff to get you onto our roster. Alrighty then, I'll bring you back downstairs, and like I said, in a couple of days, or hopefully tonight, our clock-in will be fixed, and I'll be able to hire you on, and you can start clocking in.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, that ad was one of the first things I saw. I'm like, oh, well, I have something that can work with that that I've just been sitting on.
Yeah, true. Did you need a ride anywhere, or?
I don't really have anywhere to be, not until later this evening. Oh.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can drop you off wherever. I don't want you to just walk everywhere.
I'm used to it. I appreciate it, though.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, people just look at me. It's like, oh, are you okay? I'm fine. I do this for fun. Like, oh, well, be careful. I'm like, if something happens, something's gonna happen regardless if I do anything.
I guarantee you're gonna get kidnapped eventually.
Probably.
It happens all the time in this city. Well,
probably.
Just don't hang out on the corner alone constantly, and
you'll
reduce the chance.
Yeah, I don't plan on hanging out in a corner. I'm not that type of girl.
Yeah. Alright, have a good day.
Yes, you too.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.